Capricorn, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of October 2nd through the 8th. This is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising signs. So Capricorn, for this reading, I'm using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck along with the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Alright, and at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Page of Pentacles. Alright, so some of you might be hearing something, you might be receiving some sort of financial news. Can also be an opportunity that's coming in for some of you, maybe to make a little extra money. But there definitely could be some financial news that's coming in. This week, the overall energy for you, Capricorn, is actually the Six of Cups. So the past, something from the past, someone or something from the past is significant here this week. So maybe some of you are hearing from someone from the past. For other Capricorns, you could be receiving some sort of closure with the Six of Cups here. And maybe some of you even had like maybe a legal matter that's ongoing, because we're starting out with Justice. We actually have Justice and Judgment. So if you're a Capricorn that has been waiting for a divorce to be final, or has been waiting for like a lawsuit to be settled, this could definitely be you receiving maybe some sort of legal decision, some sort of news in regards to that. For some of you, it might still be ongoing, but you could be hearing something that's very positive about this week. Justice will be served. With Justice here, justice will be served. That fairness, that equality is coming in for all parties. I can see here that some of you have had to be patient maybe throughout this process, with Strength underneath the Justice card. And for some of you, maybe this is something involving your family. It also could be something involving property, assets, inheritances, and things like that, because we have Justice diagonal here with the Ten of Pentacles, which can represent property, assets, inheritances, and things like that. Some of you have maybe really had to be strong with Strength here and really rely upon that inner strength when it comes to this. With Judgment, though, that judgment is coming in. That legal judgment is coming in, or that decision is coming in. Judgment's also a healing energy. So for some of you, maybe you really had to be strong. You could have just went through a difficult time, and with Judgment, you're literally rising up from this. A Judgment represents rebirth, recovery, renewal. So some of you are healing from this. There could be some sort of closure that's coming in for you. For some of you, your family, your children could be very significant. Family's coming through very strongly here. We also have the Four of Wands. So this can absolutely represent a home, can absolutely represent family. But this is what you're moving towards. It's also a card that represents celebrations. And we have the Knight of Wands here. So this is what you're moving towards, which is being able to celebrate. So some of you could be hearing that legal decision or receiving that news, that information, that closure. It could be coming in this week, but if it's not coming in this week, it's on its way. With Judgment here and Justice, it's on its way. This is what you're moving towards. And I think that when it comes in with this energy, it's going to happen very suddenly. Energetically speaking, with Justice, Judgment, the High Priestess here, Strength, energetically speaking, this is all slower moving energy. Nothing really happens very quickly with these cards. But with this Knight of Wands, this is a very fast-paced energy. So if you're not hearing something this week, which I definitely think you are, but even if something is not completely settled, let's say, there could be news that's coming in, but maybe something's not completely settled, it's going to be settled very shortly. So if it's not happening this week, maybe next week. Yeah, it's going to be happening in the near future here. And I think that when that news, that information comes in, that really kind of ends this entire thing. It's going to happen very quickly here. Now, there definitely could be some Capricorns watching this that you're moving house. With justice here, you could be signing a contract. With the 3 of Pentacles here, justice, the 4 of Wands, some of you are definitely signing a contract. You're working with others to get this deal done, to get things done. So for those of you that are moving house, this could be happening quite quickly here. It could be happening in the second half of the week, definitely. And maybe when it comes to this whole situation, you know, the people that you chose to work with, or, you know, to move your family to this particular home, for some of you, maybe you really have been listening to your intuition. We have the High Priestess here. She can also be someone who plays her cards close to her chest. She's someone who's quite secretive. So for some of you, could be literally working on something, building, creating, manifesting something here and keeping it to yourself. For some of you, you know, this is very unique, but for some of you, could be moving your family to like a new home and keeping it to yourself. You know, you're working on something, you're doing something, and you're keeping it to yourself. You're making some moves, definitely. And, you know, I see a lot of abundance around you. I feel like, energetically speaking, things are balancing out for you. With the 10 of Pentacles here, and then that Page of Pentacles, there's an opportunity that's coming in for you to make more money. I feel like, you know, you're quite stable. I definitely don't feel that you're struggling financially. I feel like you're quite stable. Some of you are working very hard, and that hard work is paying off with Judgment. It's a karmic energy. So for some of you, you've been working very hard, and so those financial rewards are coming in. And there's literally lots to celebrate here. There's really a lot to celebrate here. I see happiness all around you. I see your family's happiness, your children's happiness. Yeah. And if you're waiting on that legal judgment, you know, again, there could be news that's coming in about that. And if it's not coming in this week, it's coming in very shortly. It's on its way. But definitely listen to your intuition. If you need to travel this week, definitely listen to your intuition. But let's pull you an additional guidance card. As you can see here, I think it's going to be a wonderful week for you. You have a few majors here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 major arcanas. So I definitely see many of you going through a lot of change. Maybe it's, you know, change that has been, it's been a process. It's not something that has happened overnight. It's definitely been a process. For some of you, there could even be some sort of karmic justice that's coming in, especially if you've had something going on with the family or something going on with the assets or property. There could be some karmic justice that's coming in. But let's pull you an additional guidance card. Capricorn, additional guidance for Capricorn. For some of you within the workplace, keep your ideas to yourself. I see you enjoying the work that you're doing. For some of you around your coworkers, I think it's going to be a great week for you. But for some of you, maybe you feel the need to keep your ideas to yourself. So if, you know, if that's something you feel, definitely act on it. Keep those ideas to yourself, those plans to yourself. All right, and I think Taurus just had this, so maybe there's like a Capricorn-Taurus connection. So we have blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. So this is beautiful. Some of you are blossoming. You've been working very, very hard. I can see that here, and those rewards are coming in. There even could be some Capricorns that you just maybe started your own business and you're literally blossoming. So beautiful. I think it's going to be a beautiful week for you, Capricorn. I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And if you are interested in having a private reading by me, please check out northeasttarot.com. I wish you a wonderful week. Take care.